Mixed signals across assets today. Let us cut through the noise and focus on what matters most. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for July 8th. It is a split session across global markets. This comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed, adding pressure to energy markets. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 is trading lower by -0.45% at $7,503.85. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. NASDAQ 100 is down -1.77%, trading at $29,173. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. Dow Jones is trading lower by -0.25%, at $52,925. Investor sentiment is being shaped by July 2026 US jobs report, staffing industry analysts. Starting with the Europe session. DAX is broadly flat at $25,818, awaiting a fresh catalyst. This comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed, adding pressure to energy markets. FTSE 100 is broadly flat at $10,666, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 plunged -3.15% to $67,544 in a significant session. Currency markets are reacting to European stocks rally to cap best week since May, markets wrap. Hang Seng edged higher +0.63% to $23,497. This comes as BHP and metal and mining stocks face a copper-gold test, Calkine Media, adding pressure to energy markets. KOSPI plunged -5.50% to $7,608.53 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. Nifty 50 is trading higher by +0.53%, at $24,399. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. Sensex is trading higher by +0.54%, at $78,181. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. ASX 200 is down -1.68%, trading at $8,682.40. This comes as BHP and metal and mining stocks face a copper-gold test, Calkine Media, adding pressure to energy markets. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. TCS is up +1.87%, trading at 2,096.10 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. North American BFSI IT spending is at an inflection point. Any signal of budget revival from U.S. banks and insurance firms would drive a TCS earnings upgrade cycle. The AI Copilot and automation deal pipeline is the differentiation story for the current cycle. ICICI Bank is trading lower by -0.86%, at 1,414.70 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Fee income growth from digital transactions and credit card spends is compounding well above the loan book growth rate. The iMobile app engagement data is a leading indicator of cross-sell success. Any commentary on the unsecured loan book quality would be closely watched as consumer leverage in India builds. Bajaj Finance is up +1.30%, trading at 1,042.50 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. AUM growth guidance and credit cost assumptions are the two numbers that drive the stock. Any upgrade to AUM guidance signals demand confidence. Any deterioration in 90-plus day delinquencies is the early warning. The cross-sell ratio, products per customer, is the MOAT metric to track. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. On the geopolitical front, this comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed, adding pressure to energy markets. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. On the data front, investor sentiment is being shaped by July 2026 US jobs report, staffing industry analysts. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Rocket Lab plunged minus 10.40% to $83.41 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by RKLB stock gains after hours. Rocket Lab completes US Space Force Victus Hayes mission ahead of schedule. Yahoo Finance. Neutron medium-lift rocket development is the key valuation catalyst. A successful first launch would dramatically expand the addressable market and justify a meaningful re-rating. Space Systems revenue from satellite components and manufacturing is a steady, often overlooked earnings base. Watch for any Neutron program update or new DoD launch contract. Shell made a dramatic move today, surged plus 4.93% to $81.99. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Shell flags chemicals and products unit loss, raising doubts over $3.5 billion buyback. Shareholder returns through buybacks remain elevated. The cash conversion is strong at current energy prices. The key risk is any structural demand destruction signal from a global slowdown. Watch oil inventory data and China industrial output as leading indicators. ASML plunged minus 4.26% to $1,747.28 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that SK Hynix places record $8 billion order for ASML UV lithography machines should pay for up to 30 UV machines over 2 years, serving HBM and advanced DRAM production. Tom's Hardware. High-NA EUV shipments are the growth engine. Demand from TSMC, Samsung, and Intel for the most advanced nodes is exceptional. The backlog visibility is multi-year. China export restriction risk is the key overhang. Any news on high-NA throughput improvements would be a catalyst. Let us give you our near-term view on the KOSPI. With the selling pressure we have seen today, the key support level for KOSPI is around $7,152.02. A failure to hold there could accelerate the decline and attract further sellers. For a recovery, bulls need to see a fundamental shift in the drivers weighing on prices. This is our view. Always do your own research. To summarize, 5 indices in the green, 8 in the red today. A clear risk-off tone is prevailing across global equities. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is your global indices roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.